Yo soy Amelia y tengo 5 años. Y mi hermana es más pequeña y yo soy más grande que mi hermana. Mis papás son muy especiales a mí porque me te llaman mucho.
Once upon a time, there is a nice and beautiful story, which is that story is special for you and me, isn't it? You know, everyone I meet or see is even half as lucky as me. For I have something that can be bad. I don't have one. I have how many dads? Oh my God, 2 dads. That's counting.
1, 2.
So we got 2 dads. My dad likes driving me to school. My friend thinks both my dads are cool.
Vamos a ponerle colores, ¿ok?
Amarillo.
Todos colors. Who else? Spain is really difficult to get children because we are gay couples. That's become an additional problem when you try to adopt. So it's going to be difficult. So when we join here, we have the opportunity to adopt these 2 girls and make our own family. So our dreams came true.
Okay, we don't have to go home. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's it now, we're good.
Papa, that one's Heidi.
What's that one?
That's Mama when she had brown hair.
Blood.
Who's that?
What? She got hair.
Who's that? Who's that?
Who's that one? Yeah.
That's Mummy and Mama. We got married there. We discussed having children for quite some time before we got married, and we actually did it as a home insemination, so private insemination, because Leanne had been told she actually couldn't have children. How many pregnancy tests did you buy?
I spent about £150 on a pregnancy test. Up until I had a scan at 7 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I kind of stopped. It's like, okay, there's a child in there, there's 2 children in there now.
Gonna get you.
Daddy do.
Quick, let's find him when he's gone.
Okay.
Try again. You count and I'll point at them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And one more piece. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. Yeah. We were excited generally about being parents, but also we kind of held it back a bit because we also didn't know if it was going to happen. We said, well, if we go down the surrogacy route and we're not able to have a child or find someone that way, then we would consider adoption. But we had a lot of involvement throughout the pregnancy, didn't we? And then in the childbirth, yeah.
Joe actually gave birth.
I didn't give birth. I
delivered the baby, and I cut the cord.
We are today fighting for our own moral and family ethos because that is under threat.
I said, let children be children.
Inshallah.
Don't indoctrinate with that filth and that rubbish of LGBT.
The
point of No Outsiders is preparing children for life in modern Britain, so we're all different, we can get along. You can have black skin, brown skin, white skin, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Jewish, be gay or lesbian, have disabilities, but we can be friends, we can get along. Now, I understand that some communities have tensions with the LGBT aspect, but you know, we've got to work a way to get through this, because in the UK there are gay people, and that's OK, that's good. So we have to work together, we've got to get through this together, and we will get through it together, we'll find a way.
Children are not there for you to brainwash into what your personal opinions are of what makes good relationships just because it's real life.
Do you not think we live in such a diverse nation and in our towns and in our villages that the school was going to be able to give such a great representation of that, potentially more than you could?
No, not at all. I'm the parent. I know my child. I know what my child is capable of. Why would a school's opinion be more than mine? I'm not saying that I would go around teaching everyone's children, but my child, it's up to me, for my child to... So I understand my child. Why would I need a school to be teaching my child anything other than what I send my child to school
I don't
for?
dispute that it is a parent's right to choose what they go to school for and how you educate them, how you raise them. Absolutely, that is it. But I think you're doing your child a disservice by not allowing them to have that education, to see that families come in all different shapes and sizes. We live in such a diverse time.
This type of thing, like the program say, is something that should be introduced, because I think children 5 years old, they don't have any concept defined like that's good, that's bad. Only what we teach them.
A mis amigos sí las molestan. Cuando explico de mi familia, las molestas mucho.
Because Amelia was really proud telling to all of them, I got 2 dads, very proud and very happy. And one of them said, that are not good. And she was, yes, it's good. Why you say it's not good? They love me, and I love them.
Whoa. That's it. You want to mix it all up? Yeah. Go on, mix it up.
There you go, Papa, one for you. So how many are you making?
2.
Ready? Ringa, ringa, roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. What's next? It's scary for what the future holds with this. Just that I hope that society is able to, and the government is able to stand the ground in being able to teach, for schools to be able to teach kids about equality and diversity. We're not prescribing kids to be gay, we're teaching them and educating them that there's so many different families.
There you go. Being a parent is everything I ever hoped for, and a lot more. I think you learn so much about yourself and about people and interaction. Certainly Zachary's a joy every day, isn't he? Obviously parenting has its moments. You have your frustrations and the difficulties and the times when you're exhausted, but they're far outweighed by the positives.
Being a parent, you don't know the answers before. You just have to step up, and you've got to be confident with the outside world for your child.
I don't think I've got a heartbeat. Even though you've got people that tolerate LGBT and same-sex families, I don't want the girls to be tolerated. I want them to be accepted just because they've got 2 mums.
They're no different.
There's no different.
Diversity is not only about sexuality. It's not only about sexuality. It's just for example, it's something that we don't talk about, but we are his wife. I'm not white. And my daughter asked me one day, why you are this color? Why you are brown, Papa? And I said, because I'm cinnamon, like a cinnamon. And why that is like that? And because he's white. And I said, oh my God. I was like, what is that? Like a parade? And she was so funny because we start talking about he is like a porridge and the cinnamon, and you eat porridge with cinnamon, and it's delicious.
We were thinking be parents, and we're fighting to be parents. We have to move from country, from Spain to here, waiting 2 years, talk with everybody else, more than 30 people, go to the courts. We got children, and now, believe me, we'll do whatever is necessary, make that children successful with their own life. And I want to daddy stories and to daddy cuddles, to daddy smiles and to daddy snuggles. Yes, what I love best when I turn off the light is both daddies kiss me and whisper. Y colorín colorado, este cuento
Se acabaron.
Muy bien.
Bye night, girls.